Before we get into it, because I have a million questions about what's going on, explain to the audience that may not be totally initiated what Moonpay is.
Yeah, so Moonpay, we believe the future is crypto. We think everyone is going to have a digital currency wallet, whether it's inside of a bank account or independently. And we build the backwards compatibility to the existing financial system.
Fair or unfair to call it like the PayPal of crypto? Do you like that or you don't like that?
It's a good analogy. So we make it easy to use your debit card. You can use your bank account. You can use your PayPal. You can use your Venmo, Apple Pay, Google Pay. Our goal is to connect every single payment method across the world to make it easy for people to participate in this new crypto economy.
And you think it's ultimately all turns into a stablecoin situation?
Well, I think stablecoins are a really important part of our financial system. $27 trillion moved in the last year, greater than Visa and MasterCard combined. And what we're seeing is more and more companies looking to build on this infrastructure. We think it's an internet-driven payment method that you're going to see all across the world. And if you think about the United States, we've been a little bit behind. Real-time payments has taken years to get rolled out. We actually think wallets could help skip that technology jump, and stablecoins are going to be a very important part of that.
In a stablecoin world, what happens to the rest of crypto? Meaning, if stablecoins and the dollar just effectively get digitized, does that crowd out the Bitcoins of the world, or does that make Bitcoin more valuable?
Well, I think stablecoins are the most important trading pair. It's denominated in U.S. dollars.
By the way, for those people who may not even know, because I'm sure there are people who are watching this going, stablecoin what? I mean, we talk about stablecoins as if everybody understands what's going on. You want to do like a quick
sure.
Just
it's a dollar on a blockchain.
Here?
It's a dollar on a blockchain. And essentially, if you remember what happened with telecoms, it was really expensive to place a long-distance phone call. And then you had Skype, then you had Zoom. You had all this internet-based technology for placing, doing communication. Same thing will take place for money, and that's essentially the blockchain. And so stablecoins are just a digitized form of the dollar that's put on a blockchain.
So I've always wondered whether if everything moves onto the chain, if you will, again, this goes to the Bitcoin story, the Ethereum story, the Solana story, whether you actually won't need those other coins.
No, I think this is a whole range of different crypto assets that you're going to see ultimately on chain. Bitcoin was the origin story of cryptocurrency, so I still think it will play an important role. You can liken it to gold. It's akin to gold. In terms of a market cap, we're still quite early relative to something like gold. We have a whole new makeup of investors that are coming in. Over the last year, we saw the ETF approved. Now we're seeing within bigger companies thinking whether they put it on balance sheet. We're looking at central banks that are now considering holding Bitcoin. Pension funds might decide to put an allocation. You have to look at it as an asset class.
What do you make of the Bitcoin Strategic Reserve and also this other fund that's actually going to hold other cryptocurrencies?
Yeah, so I think, one, America should be the leader in this technology. We